So not vaccinated? It looks like Jennifer Aniston doesn't want to be friends with you. Speaking to InStyle magazine, Jen said that she cut out a few people in her weekly routine who refused to get the shot or have not disclosed whether or not they have been vaccinated. She called the situation, quote, tricky because she believes everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but she said a lot of opinions don't feel based on anything except fear or propaganda. Have any of you had to cut people out of your life, Tori?
Yeah, it's been somewhat uncomfortable, and I don't mean like, yeah, I'll never speak to you again, but I'm maintaining a boundary. If you disagree with me on a topic that's up for debate, that's fine. But with science, you're not disagreeing, you're sort of rejecting data, and that's where I draw the line, unfortunately.
So have you had the conversation with these individuals?
No, I've done it. I've just sort of exited quietly out of there. I don't want to make it like a big thing. I just don't really agree with that choice, and I've decided to take myself out of that right now.
I think with her saying that the people in her life weekly, it's more of like who's coming by and coming in contact with you. I didn't take that as cut them off cold turkey, because I think that's so extreme after almost 2 years of being separated from people that you like and love, that it just seems like you're ostracizing yourself to tell everybody, if you don't make this choice right now, which you're probably going to have to make in the next year because it's going to become more mandatory as companies make you do it, then to cut them out, let them have their choice.
I agree with you, Lindsay. I think it sounded, the way that she said it, people that weekly in contact, it made it sound like it was her team. And I have no idea what Jennifer Aniston makes weekly, but I'm sure one unvaccinated person isn't about to stop her show, which I can completely understand. I'm not going to make a decision to cut people out of my life based on their vaccination status. However, I have made choices in terms of how things are going to operate socially. If there's someone who I know is in a more at-risk group, I will not allow someone who's not vaccinated. I'm just simply saying, when I invited you guys to my home, I said we are a vaccinated household. If someone would have had an issue with that, maybe they did and they didn't come. So I'm being very open, but I'm not cutting people out.
I've had really frank conversations with a couple of people, but one friend in particular, and I was really happy with the way it went because I did not know how it would go. She's very staunch in her beliefs with COVID and the vaccine, even given everything that's gone on with my family. In fact, she's been one of the people that have delivered the most to my family. So it made me rethink things. Like, here's someone that may not have the same views as me when it comes to the vaccine, but here's someone who was completely selfless and generous to my family when we went through and continue to go through a really hellish time. And then when she and I talked, because she wanted to come visit, when she and I talked about it, we had a very healthy conversation about it. And we both decided to just respect one another's opinion and move on. But it did end with the fact that I didn't feel comfortable with her coming into my home with, flying on an airplane with my 2 kids. And we had a good conversation and we respect each other's beliefs. And I was surprised that it could go down that way.
I wish it would always go like that.
I do too.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, I know.